Hello again, I'm Michael Beckemeyer with Mindful Meditations for Calm the Bleep Down, a show where in each episode we bring you a 10 to 15 minute meditation to help keep you going. Today, we're going to start over one breath at a time. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and once again, we start every episode off with a mindful quote to get the meditation started off on some kind of intent. And today's quote comes from Sharon Salzberg, and it reads, "That's life, starting over one breath at a time." For me, that quote says all kinds of things. Mainly is something that I say a lot on here, which is each new breath is a new arrival into the present moment. So every time you breathe in, you're arriving at the present moment, which of course is starting over. But also, it talks about shifting, being able to shift. Okay, we're over here, we're over here. This happened, okay, shift. And I think it really helps to think about the fluidity of that, being in the moment, and it's just constantly shifting to start over or shifting to keep moving forward, which is also another version, another way of starting over. But also, it also made me think about maybe when people are a little anxious or worried about something, it really helps to just think of it like, okay, like that, and just like coming into a fresh moment with like a new, clean perspective. And so today we're gonna meditate about that. We're going to do something a little bit different. I don't know if any of you have ever done any box breathing, and box breathing is actually a technique that I've learned, and a lot of people know, it's not just my thing, about centering yourself when you are feeling anxious. It really helps to do something like what's called box breathing to get you into that moment. So how it works is you breathe in for 4 seconds, for 4 counts. You hold your breath for 4 counts. You exhale for 4 counts and hold your breath again for 4 counts. So you breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4. And 3 or 4 cycles of that can really help recenter you when you're feeling a little off balance or off kilter. And it's really 16 seconds. So if you ever are feeling a little like, on edge or stressed out or worried about something, all you have to do is to just give yourself 16 seconds. And a lot of people, my first reaction was 16 seconds. How much can you really do in 16 seconds? But you can do a lot in 16 seconds. If you breathe in for 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts. So we're going to do a few cycles of that before we go into our actual meditation. But before we get started, I'd like you to go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Find yourself in a comfortable seat. You can sit or lie down. Just make yourself comfortable, however that is. And take a few seconds and slow your breath. Relax your body from head to toe. Do a quick scan. Make sure you're not holding any tension anywhere. And we're going to do this. One of my favorite meditation teachers, his name is David G. If you ever look him up, he calls this 16 seconds to stillness. And really is fascinating how quickly you can recenter yourself if you are just concentrating on your breath. Even within 16 seconds, you can really do a lot to calm yourself back down. So let's do it here for a second. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. 16 seconds. Let's do it again. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it for 4 counts. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. Okay, so you can let yourself start breathing normally. I don't know about you, but even myself in that just few moments there while we were practicing that, it really did help me get settled, feel settled. It's the holding of the breath really that sometimes it helps me find presence, because you are actually really having to concentrate on holding your breath. Your body doesn't naturally want to do that. So when I'm holding my breath for 4 or 5 counts, I am very much in the present moment, because I am waiting to breathe and I'm concentrating on holding my breath. And you can only do that in the present moment. So we're going to take a few moments here and just meditate on the concept of starting over. If we really think about it, of course this is something that I say here a lot. If we really think about it, breathing in and each new breath is an arrival at the present moment. We are here and now when we are concentrating on our breath. So much of our day is, we're passively breathing. Our, body just breathes on its own, and we're not really aware of it. But once we focus on our breath, we are right there with our body. We're tuned into our body. We're tuned into that moment, whenever it is and whatever it is, it's always right now. Let's just take a few minutes here and do some present moment breath work. One of the reasons I like the idea of box breathing, I feel like it's very helpful, especially when you are on edge. And this ties into regular breathing too, is that it's really hard to lose your focus when you're trying to count to 4. Your mind doesn't normally start to wander when you're just counting to 4. If you're trying to count to 10 or 15 or 20, that gives your mind a lot of time to start bouncing around somewhere else. But when you're just trying to concentrate on breathing in for 4 counts, holding it for 4 counts. You can very easily focus on that and concentrate on that, which is why I think it's a nice, simple way to begin the concept of meditation for people. But I also think that if you think of your breath, one breath at a time, like the quote says, if you're just breathing in for one breath and exhaling for one breath, and then start over and breathe in for one breath and breathe out for one breath, it also can be very easy to follow that and to stick with it. So many people get discouraged from meditation because their mind is bouncing around all over the place. They think they're trying to not have thoughts. And really what it is we're just trying to distance ourselves from those thoughts. And if we can concentrate on our breath, one breath at a time, in and out, and then reset, in and out, one breath at a time. Very literally, that is life. You are in your life at that moment. You're not elsewhere, you're not worried about anything, you're not stressing out, you're just on your breath. And I think it's very, very helpful. It's deceptively simple, but it is also just very simple. It's just breathing. But the amazing epiphanies you can have through concentrating on your breath, and the balance and calm you can get from it are all very fascinating to me. So we're just going to spend a few more seconds here following our breath in and out. You can feel free to do a few more moments of the box breathing if you so choose. That is life, starting over one breath at a time. Reminds me of the last few moments to let the stillness and quiet settle in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. That's it for this episode of Mindful Meditations with Calm to Bleep Down. If you get anything out of this meditation or any of our other meditations, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can go to our website at calmthebleepdownshow.com, where you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our podcast, follow us on social media, leave us a comment, click like, send us an email, any of those things from right there from our website. That's it for this time. My name is Michael Beckemeyer. I'm your host. I'm reminding you once again to calm the bleep down, and we will see you again soon. Namaste.